Wow. Good evening. Good morning. Drew Tight Bros on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC with the Painful Excellence Podcast. See, we got in the building. Love is a word. Salute, sis. Monta Musa. What up, my brother? Yes, sir. Young World. Jeff, what's good, my brother? Steve, what's good? What's good? What's good? Johnny Q in the building. Shauna, salute, salute, salute. Phenomenal Mexican in the building. Bro, I knew. I'm not sure if this is Oscars or Dillian and Dean White's escapade to the goddamn. On the lower left-hand side, I swear to God, is that a toy? Like an action figure? They're like feet. Say word, somebody got Buzz Lightyear rammed up there. Hoo-ha. Queen, salute. Johnny Q was good. So I saw this and I said, wait a minute. Is that a candy cane? All right, on the upper right-hand side, I don't know what that is. I do see a jar on the lower right-hand side. That looks like a bottle. That might be I don't know. Corona? Is that a Corona bottle? And that looks like a can on the upper left-hand side. And then you got TC, what up? Then you got is that Buzz Lightyear? Oh man. Well, you know what? To each his own. But when you can't get it out, you got to take that trip to the ER. Buddy of mine, used to work in the ER. Vince, what up? Akonda, what's good? Man, listen. Vince, listen, man. You see the title, man. And I saw this. My boy used to work in the emergency room and he used to do x-rays. And he used to... Yeah, I'll never forget. He said, yo, you home? I said, yeah. He said, yo, I just got off work. Yeah, he used to live next door to me, right? He said, yeah, I got to show you this before I go in the house. So I come outside. He takes out this big-ass tan envelope. He holds it up to the light. And I said, yo. And he says, yo, look, the doctor always says, if you're going to play with these toys, right, you got to have the fake ball sack attached so your rectum doesn't suck it up. I said, man, she got too happy. He said, this was a dude. Yo, I walked back in my crib on my hands because nothing was real at this point. I said, what are you talking about? He said, yo, that was a dude. He said he hobbled in. I said, oh man, all right, you know what? Fine. Is that a jar of mayonnaise on the right hand side? Is that a jar of mayonnaise on the right hand side? I don't fuck with Hellmann's. All right, look, a candy cane. Look. I'm not knocking anybody. I'm just saying people got to be safe. People got to be safe. When you got to go to the ER because you got a jar of Hellmann's rammed up your hoo-ha. I mean, listen, there's a lot of explaining to do to the doctor. And my boy brought home a copy of that x-ray. I said, you can't be serious. He's like, look at this. This is real. Gio James, salute. I have no idea how you fit a jar up there. I have no clue. And look, man, I ain't judging anybody. I'm just saying WTF. So, the question tonight is, what is the worst accident you've ever had in the bedroom or you ever heard of? An egg? Why would an egg? Okay, I'm not going to ask you. The worst one that ever happened to me. Yo, man, the 90s was something else. I was with Shorty, of course. I was with a Shorty. And fellas, y'all know what it is. Y'all on the bed, you doing your thing. And Shorty had these very big Texas in the building, salute. Shorty had these very slippery silk sheets. And she had the sheet on and the other sheet that goes over the silk sheet. You know, over the bed and then over the top. So her head was about to hit the headboard. So, you're on your knees, you have your legs up, you pull her towards you. So, Jesus Christ, Steve, I'm gonna get to that. I go to pull her towards me because I was at that moment, right? It sounded like that too. Andrew Charles, salute. But I didn't want her head to hit the bedpost, so I got on my knees, went to pull her towards me. My left knee slips, right? So as I pulled her towards me, I slip. I go down, right? She kind of like, when she was pushing her way, like to give me the assist, she's moving forward, but sat up a little bit. I'm falling. I headbutt her right in the goddamn mouth. Her front tooth got loose. The other tooth gouged me by my hairline, and it had a scar there. I'm bleeding like it's a wrestling match. And it was like OD. It didn't even hurt, but it would not stop bleeding. I said, oh shit. She was like, yo, oh my God. Her lip was swollen. And she said, yo, my tooth is loose. And I said, yo, I'm bleeding. I felt it. Dwayne Freeman in the building, salute. We had to get up, go to the bathroom. She's like, yo, my tooth. I said, look at my head. That was crazy. It was a Saturday. She had to go to the ER, see an emergency dentist. And I got napkins on my head. We walk in there. What happened? Y'all got robbed? No. I said, go and tell what happened. Explain to the doctor. Mark, what up? Doctor said, man, if that cut was a little deep, we'd had to give you a couple of stitches. I said, man, this is ridiculous. It's some bullshit. It happened. It happened, man. Let me get back to Steve. This girl kind of made me stick my fist in there. I was like, what the F wrong with this? If she's taking fists, I'm sorry, bro. You can't do nothing for her with your plumbing. That's just real talk. That's crazy. A fist? I've heard that before. Queen said, I had a patient coming to the ER with his shot glass stuck in his self. All right, no judgment zone. Now the fake, wow. Because the vapor, locked him in. Okay. He had to get, see, all those x-rays, that's surgery. That's surgery, man. Not cool. Why aren't people being safe? This is crazy. Vince said this chick wanted me to. There's something about that just bothered me. Something about that just bothered me. No doubt, Vince, but I need to know who she is so I can avoid her. I don't even want to look at her like, you, what? You know that's fucking disgusting. Oh, God. Why is that so disgusting to me? I told y'all a couple of days ago about Shorty with the poo. And Anthony, what up? And then it dawned on me. It's like, wait a minute. The way she's describing it, she did this before. Oh my God, I hit it already. No. I've heard people like getting pissed on. All right, look. We're not talking about weird fetishes. Let's talk about those accidents, all right? The x-rays I put up, those weren't accident. Well, the fact that they couldn't get them out, that was the accident. But that's a very common thing, come to find out. No doubt, Vince, man. Thank you for sharing. That woman needs to go to church on Sunday or something. There's something vile about that. What? So, I tried to play Bonk's Adventures on Shorty face. The tooth got fixed, just got a little rattled and shit. She had insurance. It's all right. But I was like, man, how'd we end up here? You hear another story? All right. And this is fairly recent. P.E.P. It's a couple in the shower, right? And tried to get a little acrobatic in the shower, right? Shorty slips, falls on the faucet, knocks the faucet. Antonio, what up? Knocks the faucet off of the fucking wall. The pipe behind the faucet gouges in between her ass crack, narrowly missing her hole. So dude said he was sitting on the floor of the tub. The water from the faucet is now shooting straight out. It hitting him in the face. She's leaned over on the bathtub, and now there's blood on the walls and there's blood on the floor. So he goes to look between the crack. He said, yeah, that's not going to stop, we gotta go. So they went to the ER. She had to get like 6-7 stitches. Gouged that narrow miss from the hole. It's like the crack, the hole's there, and it cut, like, I forget which side, but it cut. She had to get stitches. Dr. Mark, salute. You know what it is when someone's trying to tell you something and you're trying so hard not to laugh? You know what happens when that happens to me? This eye right here, I have a tear that always comes and I'm trying not to laugh, and it right here, and I just close my eye, because if it drops, I'm gonna lose it. Shorty walking with a limp. It was crazy. Telling me that story with a straight face. Skinny Too Litty, salute. Dude said, I know the motherfuckers went up there to clean up that hotel room. They were mad as fuck because every last one of those white towels was burgundy. Oh, man. I'm doing good, Skinny. Bumpy, what up? You know how crazy that is? I seen something. I was doing security at let's just say it was an adult party. And I was down the steps. It was at a brownstone. Right? I was down the steps. Private party to my right. If you wanted to go upstairs, you had to be exclusive. It was one of those parties. So couples would go upstairs, right? It was dark when you got upstairs. So whatever was happening up there, it spilled out into like the hallway and people at the top of the stairs. But it was kind of dark, so I would look up, and it wasn't my place to tell people, yo, go back. I was like, man, what? Only another hour there. So dude and this girl was on the steps, and they're doing their thing, and family, when you work at enough spots like that, you get numb to shit. You look, all right, as long as nobody's screaming or, yelling bloody murder, it's all right. So I'm at the bottom of my steps, and I have my hand on the banister, and I got one leg up on one step, and I'm facing outside. All of a sudden, I hear wood cracking. And I look down at the banister, and it's leaning. I said, what the fuck? I look up. They were leaning on the banister at the top of the steps. Dude looked. He starts to fall. The banister gives way. He goes to grab her. He misses. He falls. Total backflip, lands on his shoulder. Splat. She falls forward. She grabs the banister on the top, like the floor above, and now she's hanging on. Now she's swinging. Ah! I'm like, oh. What did I do? I ain't spot a woman. I ain't touching that funky ass. The fuck they doing upstairs? They got cooties. So eventually she swings back and gets her footing back. People come downstairs. Now she's between the banister and the steps holding on. People came down and grabbed her and pulled her up. Dude fell and he's laying there. I didn't know if he was dead or alive. I looked. I'm not resuscitating anybody. They're only paying me $200 that night. I'm not a paramedic. So my boy comes running in because it was he had his own little security group. He comes in, yo, what happened? What happened? I said, yeah, this nigga fell. They broke the band. They fucking on the banister. So they broke the shit. He's on the floor. I don't know what's good with him, but Shorty almost fell. And now she's talking about she needed an ambulance because she's frightened. But the dude she was fucking is laying right there. And I think there's blood coming, yeah. Dude rolls over. I was like, all right, he's alive. All right. Broke the fucking banister. Tarzan and Jane looking ass. I think I need an ambulance in my chest. Bitch, this nigga done fell. That shit was like about 15 feet. I had my hand on the banister. It was like, shh. I was like, what the fuck? I looked up. I just saw him go like this. He fell. Boom. And she's hanging. Wah! I'm like, oh. And she swang back. I looked. All right. Bitch ran down. Do something. You do something. I am doing something. If they don't pay to get through that door, they're not getting in. If somebody act out, I throw them out. I am not a paramedic. You do something. He's laying on the floor bleeding from his fucking head, but she needs an ambulance because she almost died from fright. Swingers Club upstairs, she was swinging for real, but she didn't fall. He fell. But people came and helped him up. He just had a little gash on his head. He was like, I'm all right. I just need a drink. I think he had enough. Word up, Vince, I ain't touching no fucking body. You know what the fuck was going on upstairs? I'm surprised the whole fucking building ain't burned down. Fornicate. Oh my God. Word up, Mountain. Because by the way, he only had on a tank top. That's another reason why I ain't going over there. And when people are unconscious or they're dead, do you know what really happens to them? A lot of times their bowels come loose when they're unconscious or dead because all your muscles just get loose. And he was naked from the waist down. He had on a pair of sneakers and a tank top. Oh, I saw him, he just fell. I was like, sound like a, I was like, oh, and she's hanging. I was like, oh. And I ain't going up the steps. I was looking, I said, shit. Oh, she made it. Okay, she all right. My boy came in like, yo, what happened? I was like, yo, they was fucking and the banister gave way. She swang. She made it. But this nigga here, nigga ass was in the air. I said, I'm not going near that. She need an ambulance. She ain't fall. He fell. Shorty, I don't even recall her asking, yo, is he okay? It's like a 15-foot drop. He lucky he did a full somersault and landed. Then he's sitting on a bench. Someone actually got him a beer. So now he got an ice pack on his head. There's blood on the floor. He's sipping on a goddamn Heineken. What a night. Paying my $200, I went home. 3 a.m. Accidents. And a 15-foot. This ain't involving like actual sex, but then me and my boy, we went to a private party. I call him Flatboy Place, salute. DP Rocker, salute. It's like every now and again, they have like these strip parties, and they being like in somebody got access to like a big brownstone or something, and they put up this damn pole, and this girl goes up all the way on the pole, and she's spinning around, and I don't know what happened, man. She slipped, and she went down about 15 feet on this tight ass stage. Boo-doo! Everyone was like, "Oh!" She got up though. She got up. But when she finished her set, she sat down in that corner and was shaking. Niggas walked up to her and was like, "Yo, you okay? You might have some internal bleeding." That shit was crazy. Chris, what up? Smash the like button, y'all. Share this video. Oh, man. I mean, the worst that happened to me was the headbutt with the gash over my head. I was like, oh. She's like, "Yo, man, my tooth is really fucked up." She said, I swear to God, I can't walk around with no front tooth. I said, "You right." But they, whatever the dentist did, they fixed that fucker. They fixed it. That was like a Saturday night, Sunday. They fixed it. They fixed it. Cool in the game. Word, it's raining down there in Georgia. It's still cold up here. It's crazy, right? When they broke that banister, my reaction was natural. I ain't helping nobody. I don't know what's going on up there. Well, I knew what was going on up there, but I ain't going near you. Shorty, I don't even recall her asking, "Yo, you all right, homie?" It's about to get warm. Word, Shona? It's cool. Chest and triceps tomorrow. I gotta do a lot of cardio. I gained 3 pounds. We can't have that. Nah, because I was sick. I ain't been to I ain't been exercising the full potential. I've been, under the weather. But I'm all right now. I remember I saw this, it was like this whole thing, porno bloopers. This black dude was smashing this white chick, and he was talking hella crap to her. And like the bed broke and the mattress slid off, and he slid off the bed. It was fucking hilarious. The camera person was laughing. Then Shorty had the donkey though. She making it clap, and then she wobbled over to the goddamn stool, made it clap some more. Then she went to go over to the fireplace, and those stilettos was not working out for her because she bust her ass. I mean, she folded herself. I would not be able to do a scene with her if I watched that, because when I tell you I laughed about that for like about a month. I'll be at work and I just start laughing. I'm like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "Yo, nah, you got to see this. Crazy." I saw one porno blooper that I was like, you know what? First of all, I couldn't be a camera person because I don't want to get that close. Because what happened to this little Asian guy, I don't know if this was a joke or not, but he was in the action and it was about to happen for dude. Shorty was blowing him and it was about to happen for dude. And, the camera dude like flinched, like, "Oh," and another camera person was like, "Oh my God," zoomed in on him. dude caught it in the eye and it was hanging from. I was like, oh nah, bro. That is a fight like you, dude. No, I would need therapy after that. No, caught him right in the eye and it's hanging off his face. I said, bro, nah, no, absolutely not. Queen said, ain't nothing like a little rubber cement can't fix. Bro. DP said, what channel song? I mean, you can find us online, man. You go any one of these sites and it was hilarious. I laughed. But that, I was like, because if that was me, I know I would have did. But I wouldn't be a camera person. I wouldn't be like that close to the action. I ain't getting that close to somebody's junk. Stop it. Mark said I would quit. Hell yeah. You saw that one? Steve, you saw that one? That was it. I was like, come on, dog. That's that bullshit. Oh, man, that just reminded me of something. And you know what? I told y'all the story about the dude that we used to hang with, and he was always fussing with his girl. And her and her girls came through the basketball courts when it was like 1 a.m. We was in the basketball. It was summertime. We was just shooting the rock. Did I tell y'all that? Did I tell y'all that story? About how she put him on blast and we got stuck. Like, oh, what? Did I tell y'all that? Well, fuck it. It bears repeating. So, summertime, we were old enough to be out that late, but we didn't have the responsibility of getting up in the morning because we ain't had no like real jobs. So we just out shooting the ball. You know what I'm saying? It was like 1 a.m. So, there's this badass Dominican chick that used to live where we lived. And our boy, he bagged her. So they were seeing each other, but every now and again, they had that relationship where they're always fussing at each other, screaming at. It never got physical, but they were always cursing each other out. And when they get around each other, you know, they just start talking Spanish, and we don't know what the fuck's going on. So it's like, oh, here they go fighting again. You know what I'm saying? So we're on the court. There's 4 of us, him included. So we ain't even playing. You know, y'all know how it is, fellas. You just shooting the ball, whatever. You know, just shooting the ball. And here she come with 2 of her friends. So, you know, one of my boys looks at her, here come your girl. So I know how it is. She walk with her friends. Her friends are a little cute. And every time the friends come up, we shoot our shot. Always failing. Nah, please beat it. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? You know, so she come up, and of course, he steps off the court and they talking whatever, and she start beefing with him. Well, I don't know how it started, but we shooting the ball, and now her 2 friends on the court with us, and they're shooting. So we all shooting. We're looking at them, and we all like, yo, there they go. See, always fighting. George and Wheezy. You know what I'm saying? In fact, they were Spanish. We called them Jorge and Juanita, the Spanish George and Wheezy. Right? 88, you remember this story, right? So it bears repeating. So she snapped her fingers. Her girls was like, all right, yo, we out. He was like, all right, y'all, later. So then he said something else to her. And then she said, oh, yeah? So now she's talking to him in English. She said, oh, yeah? She says, why don't you tell your boys that you like that finger up your hoo-ha while I'm giving you head. I had the ball and I just stopped. And I couldn't even turn and look at them. I looked at my boys and we was like, and she said, yeah, that's not the only thing you like up there. And I looked at her friends and they were like, ooh, look. And he's standing there like, I looked at him and I looked at his reaction. I said, yeah, it's true. I said, fuck. So my boy looks at me. He said, just shoot the rock. Just shoot the rock. Let's act like we ain't hear it. I shoot the rock. I didn't hit the rim. I think I missed the backboard and everything. I was like, I was straight Shaq. I missed everything. I threw that shit on the corner. I ain't turned around. I was just like, he goes Super Saiyan. He starts shouting at her in Spanish. I look up at her friends and they were like, oh, like on some, she ain't had to do that. And now my other boys looking at him like, because he was waiting because he said, yo, I just knew he was gonna run over here and start beating her ass. So I was ready to run and grab him so he didn't do it, but he didn't do it. He just started screaming. Now, that's 1 a.m. There were a few people outside, going home or coming from the club or going to the club, and they're just looking around like, what the fuck? And I'm like, how's this gonna play out? My heart start racing. I was like, so they leave. Now he comes back to the court, and now we just quiet. Because we were just chilling, cracking jokes, shooting the ball, and then she walked. Women, y'all are mental terrorists. She had that shit all planned out when she walked up. Whatever he did, that was the last fucking straw. She had that planned out. I'm guaranteeing she had that shit planned out for a long time. I'm going to wait until he's around all his boys, and I'm going to wait till it's the most people around, and I'm going to put them on blast. And she did it at 1 a.m. So we shooting the rock, and it was just quiet. And I'm trying to think of shit to talk about. A movie or a kung fu flick or a comic book. So, of course, he breaks the silence. Yo, bitches always trying to put niggas on blast and shit, you know what I mean? Bitches be OD exaggerating and shit. And he's trying to smooth it over, and I'm just saying, bro, don't worry. It's not leaving here. But it's bad? Our goddamn friends. Yo, Steve, let me tell you something. That's an exit, not an entrance. No woman can go near mine. That's it. No. All right, and I'm dead serious. You see my face, right? I don't play none of that shit. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because, you see the story I'm sharing? With dude? See that? Niggas fuck around and do that shit with a girl that'll have that over him for the rest of his life. And she'll wait until there's the biggest party, the biggest picnic, the family reunion. Who knows? That's probably what got Rihanna punched in her face. I'm gonna write a song about how you like it when I shove my fist up your butt. And he hit her so hard the goddamn airbags deployed in that motherfucker. Boom! Fuck that. You don't play those games with me. Girl, some women think they're funny with that shit. Don't play and don't try and scientifically G a nigga. I'm too old for that shit. And I was never into that. I was never into that. Fuck that. I've had women try and explain this shit to me. Yeah, because you have a prostate. No. Fuck that. Okay? You don't go near. Yeah, I got one. You don't go near it. How about that? How about that? Now my boy had to deal with.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
That was a whole conversation when he wasn't around. He was like, does that make him gay? He's like, nah, he be out, you know. He's dark skinned, but he got that good hair, and women love that. But does he likes that shit? We never. Jay, what up? Sensei Stormy in the building. We never, ever on the one-on-one asked him like, yo, bro, what's that about? Because we just felt it was too goddamn embarrassing for him. I was embarrassed for him because I'm like, the way it came out. First of all, we not supposed to know that shit. Second of all, she purposely did that shit to blow him up. I don't know what he did to trigger that. But if that's what you into, you're supposed to do that with someone you trust, not some chick you fussing with in public 100% of the goddamn time. And listen, she said fingers and other things. I'm saying. I really think that's Buzz Lightyear on the lower left-hand side. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. You see. And you know something? Yeah, that was a candy can. I couldn't believe it. And you see this part right here? I was just talking to somebody that said the same thing. And I told her, I said, you know what? You shouldn't even said that to me. Because you always out and about with these dudes. And now, whenever I see you with a dude, I'm going to think, and she only date dudes like football players, like my size and bigger. Do not tell me. I said, you ain't have to share that with me. You're trying to make it make sense to me. And I said, look, there's nothing you could say to me to rationalize that. That's just it. Don't talk to me about no prostate. Don't talk to me about it being comfortable. Don't talk to me about that. I was talking about symbolism earlier. Okay? No, nothing goes up there. All right? Unless you're into that thing. And me, if you're into that thing, I'm gonna say, okay, you're a homosexual. No straight man is supposed to embrace and like that. Back at the South, salute. That's just it. Did I judge you? No. But what happens is there's dudes walking around here. Watch this, y'all. Disrespecting women. Walking around with their chest poked out. They're some sort of Superman. And they get with these women and they let them take the strap onto them. Either they let it happen or they ask for it. And some of these motherfuckers troll and get in our chat, don't they not? I'm just saying. So now, shorty that I'm talking about, anytime I see her moving forward, walking with a dude, I'm like, Y'all read comic books? Y'all know the Skrull invasion? You didn't know who was a Skrull? Nowadays, you don't know what's good. That's how you rock. That's how you rock. But yo, dude got Buzz Lightyear in his ass. Are you serious? Oh, no doubt, Joseph. Much love, bro. Much love. Showing up those few men that you know. If they allow you to play back there and shove stuff up there and take a strap on to it, Shorty told me I was like, yo, stop. I had to stop her. I said, stop. Because there's been more than one occasion I seen you out. Yo, what up? I'm like, yo. And she with a dude, a different dude. She dates a lot. She an older chick. She dates a lot. And I said, now I'm thinking every dude I see you with, it's like, yo, these be the most masculine dudes. Don't tell me you walking around with a dude looking like Shaq. I saw her walking around with some dude. I swore to God it was Rasheed Wallace. 6'10", big dude. And I'm like, all right, now she's telling me this. I'm like, hold on. What? Don't tell me stop. And that's another thing. You think those dudes want their business out there like that? Stop this. You're letting these chicks convince you into doing shit that you're not, unless you're into it. Good Lord. Recipe for disaster. That ain't no accident. Not having it. That's crazy. Blew dude up. Eventually moved. I mean, he's cool in the gang. I'm just saying. How it came out was, he said, Infinity Beyond looking ass. Yo, you know that was ridiculous? On guard, that was ridiculous. That's right, Storm. If you're into it, there's no getting out of it. Absolutely not. It's crazy. That was not an accident. Because when they left, it was an uncomfortable silence for about 7 minutes. And then he broke the silence by trying to, he said, oh man, she was trying to blow someone up and shit. You know what I'm saying? And, bedroom action, I know now, there's certain things you can't do because, and chicks always get on us about kissing and telling. My other boy say, yo, who's us? What you into and I ain't into? No, I'm just saying. And I'm like, yo, bro. Don't even explain yourself. You're gonna make shit worse. Just stop. All right. Let us leave it to our imagination. Okay, she was just trying to blow you up because she's mad at you for whatever reason. But that was true because when she said it, I stopped. And I look. And his face told the story. He didn't say, yo, man, why are you making shit up, man? Get out of here, man. Don't even talk that book. Get out. He didn't do that. She said it, and I looked, he was like, and then when he looked, tried to go to look at us, I turned back around and I just started dribbling the ball again. I shot the shit, missed everything. I was like, man. I'm looking at my boys, they were like, oh shit. Now, we going to hell because when we all, later on connected, just going out, just chilling somewhere, we talked about it. We was like, yo, what the fuck was that? And then we ran into her friends, then they all spilled the beans. Yeah, man, she always talking about him. I mean, it's out now. And we were like, oh, come on, man. True story. Word events, I missed everything. And I got a jump shot. I missed everything. I missed the backboard. I shot that shit at the goddamn street light. I was like, oh. Kane, what's good? Word up, Queen. Nigga was like, yo, who's us? I ain't into that shit. What you talking about? I had to like tap like, bro, fuck that, man. That's y'all shit, man. We know she just talking. She just talking. Whatever, man. Let's play 21, man. Check, man. Mad uncomfortable. Couldn't talk about nothing else because that shit was just lingering around the courts. But you see, 88 is correct. You never, bro. The brothers gotta be careful. If Shorty got something like that over you, she gonna use that fucker. She can know all kinds of embarrassing shit about you. Maybe you fell down the stairs one day. I don't know. Something embarrassing, like, I don't know, you ain't wearing no belt and your pants fell down, middle of the street somewhere, but whatever. But if you do something in the bedroom, that could be interpreted another way. It's curtains for you. Because that one bad argument. Okay. She ain't gonna fire on you right then. She will wait at that black and white affair, that family function, that barbecue. Is she gonna look? Nah, not now. There's only 10 people here. Nah, not now. There's only 30 people here. Oh, he's getting an award? How many people gonna be here? 200? Today's the day. She gonna get out of bed. Hey, what's going on, babe? Yeah, I'm excited about today. You excited? Uh-huh. You all right, babe? Uh-huh. What you want for breakfast? Oh, yeah, you know, da-da-da-da. Uh-huh. You're awfully quiet today. You don't, no, I'm good, baby. Today's your day. Uh-huh. She'll make sure your tie's on nice and good, and then you get to the function, go get the car wash, go to the function, and you're sitting there, and when you get your award, and now it's time for you to walk around and meet people, then she start turning up. And then you ask her, what the fuck's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Ow, nigga. You got an attitude because you couldn't get off last month when I had my 4 fingers up your poop chute. Y'all women are mental terrorists. I'm telling you. You wouldn't have that worry if you kept it normal. Drew, what's normal for you is not normal for everyone else. Let me tell you something. It's an exit, not an entrance. It's abnormal. Even for women, it's abnormal. But if they like it back there, then that's for, listen, I give women all the leeway because they have holes and they like to be penetrated. Some of them like to be penetrated that way. But as a man, it's abnormal for that. Unless you get down like that. If you get down like that, guess what? If it comes out in the open, you shouldn't care because you get down like that. Correct? Okay. So my boy, we wasn't supposed to know that. But then there was a lot of things that started connecting. You know what? I ain't gonna get into it, man. You know, people showing up on around the block that we didn't recognize, but knew him, and they looked kind of suspect. Nigga, who that? I don't know. We see him come out the building, and they don't walk past us, they walk the other direction. Oh, that's, you know, people's or something, maybe a relative. And we didn't piece any of that together until that incident And then like a couple of years later, we was like, huh? Yo, shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Y'all hell, man. King said, do it in the butt. Bro, listen, man, I ain't knocking nothing. I mean, in my opinion, he'd have did better if he owned it. So what? Because then we could move on. I ain't judging anybody. I don't give a shit. Oh, Queen said that reminds me of the time my one girlfriend outed out her our other friend's husband for being. Oh, now you see, Queen, why she do that? What was the purpose of that? TC, what up? What was the purpose of that? Why she do that? Focus ball, salute. Why she do that? Why would she do that? Yo, brothers, listen, man. You see this shit, right? You never give. Yo, keep it to yourself. I swear to God, these women, man. Y'all go ahead and keep playing with these women. Come on, man. Yep, that's right, Stormy. She wanted everyone to feel that pain. That is crazy. Now watch this. Why would she out her friend's husband? But you know what, though? Y'all be knowing these dudes is gay. Y'all be knowing they're gay. Women plus ammunition equals brutal death. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Awful. Queen, old girl knew he was gay. Old girl knew he was gay, man. Yo, listen. Yeah, that's right. They were just being messy. Yo, listen. You know what? I ain't gonna share that story, man. That's just, man. Just know. You can literally, if you can't look and tell, if you're in mixed company, you can actually pick out, okay, yeah, he get down like that. He get down like that. She get down like that. She get down. If you've been around mixed company enough, I've been around, you know, when you bounce at clubs and lounges and be around people, I got like a radar for the shit. There was bouncers that I worked with that were gay. I knew in 2 seconds. Yo, that don't bother you, do it? Nigga, no. Nigga, what the fuck? I knew. How you know? Hey, nigga, how do you not know? Next. Homophobic? What? What is that? You thinking that if you're working with a gay person, it's gonna rub off on you? That's not how gay works. It's not how it works. That's right, Kane. Most dudes that get down like that, they can't hide it. They can't, and they try really hard. They can't. You figure it out in 2 seconds. You can't hide it. It's what it is. Yeah, Queen. You see? She knew. What it is that these gay dudes, though, right? When they're not completely out, these women, they befriend them, and it's like hanging with one of the girls. Wait a minute, you like shopping all fucking day? You like these soap operas? They like what y'all like. But he might still be in the closet. And he might sleep with you. And you might fall in love and he might marry you. But all those years of fighting who he really is gonna come out. You might spit out a couple of kids, but it's gonna come out. Whole time you ask these chicks that had that situation, oh, you know, he's dating a man now. Always ask them, you didn't know? My favorite one is old baby that wrote How Stella Got Her Groove Back. That's my favorite one. I saw the movie and she was an old bitch and went down to Jamaica and bagged a young stallion and he started knocking her spine out of alignment. And then the story after that was how she got him a green card, brought him back to the States. And what did he do? I think he divorced her and hit her up for half her shit. She wrote that book and all the black women went out and bought it. And then she got a movie deal. And I think Angela Bassett played Stella, didn't she? And she made all this money, right? Now watch this, y'all. Let me read this. She said, I would never guess he was gay. And we don't speak about it even though they divorced now. Yeah. But I bet you, if you was around him long enough, you'd have figured some shit out. What I'm saying is, these women ignore obvious things. And this is why I bring up old girl that wrote How Stella Got Her Groove Back. What is her name? Could y'all find her name and put it in the chat? I don't want to Google it right now. I got too many windows up. But How Stella Got Her Groove Back, right? P.E.P. The real woman who wrote the book and actually went through the story and was currently going through the divorce. And I think what happened was that dude, right? The Jamaican dude that she got the green card with and was traveling and yeah, Terry McMillan. Turns out he was gay. Look it up. Turns out he was gay. And she got all in her feelings and everything else. Well, I said, man, that sounds bad. And I said, you know what? There's no way she didn't know. But I said, maybe because, you know, in Jamaica, that is like, you don't do that in Jamaica. So maybe he was hiding it really tough. And then when he came to the States, Chris, what up? Right? Now watch this, Chris. Watch this. One day, I'm home. I turn to ABC. Oprah's on. I don't watch Oprah. But then it said Terry McMillan with her soon-to-be ex-husband. And the big thing was he came out the closet and he was entitled to a portion of her shit because that was her husband. So a dude comes out on stage and sits down and I'm looking at him like, wait a minute. Here's my question. And I couldn't have been in that audience because everybody was dumping on dude and, you know, a poor girl and she wrote a book and had a successful movie and he's trying to, here go the man sweeping in and taking half her shit. First of all, that happens to us all the time. We married. Y'all want the divorce because a bulk of divorces are filed by women. And then y'all ain't dunk a basketball. Y'all ain't running to no fucking run for no touchdowns. Y'all ain't smack no home runs. If you're an average guy or above average making a strong six figures, you need to take half our shit. They call it spousal support. So now we have a situation where this dude said, yo, look, I married her. And by way of the law, I'm entitled to half of her shit or a portion of her shit. And people in there, oh, well, he ain't write no books and he lied to her and because he didn't tell her he was gay. And I'm looking at this dude and I'm like, how the fuck she don't know he's gay? Some women be like, oh, well, nah, he's just feminine. Look, there was a nigga that lived in my building for years when I lived with my mother. It was obvious. I went to high school with the dude. It was obvious. It was obvious. All these years, it was obvious. You know, girls in school still liked him. He was light-skinned with curly hair. He walked with his hand like this. Always was in the latest gear. Girls still liked him. He even smashed a couple of chicks that I know about. But let me shift through all the bullshit. That dude is not a dude anymore. Had the whole change. Yup. No cap, for real. I was like, okay. We used to be like, yo, you know so-and-so, I ain't gonna say his name, of course, his old name. He live in your building? Yeah. Yo, he got a girl. Don't talk to me about him. He's cool in the gang, but yo, I need to know why you in his face. Are you paying attention? Oh, you just jealous because the term hate wasn't out in the 80s and 90s. You just jealous. Of what? Listen, at the time, I'm a teenager. I play ball, pick my nose. I don't wash my hands when I eat. I get in fights. He gets his nails done. If I was trying to be like him, I'd probably be jealous because I couldn't do it. He's cool in the gang. No one bullied him. No one bothered him. When he would walk past us, like, yo, what up? No one bothered him. That's not what we did. We just knew what it was. It was a shame, and it got annoying when these girls would ask us about him and be like, yo, you got a girl that he don't chill with us. Do you understand that? Yeah, he was always dipped in the latest gear and everything else. Talk to him. Don't talk to us about him. Oh, y'all just jealous. No. Shauna, yes. Please don't say his name. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. She know exactly who I'm talking about. That's a true story. Shauna, did we ever bully him or anything? We didn't do that. That's not how we were raised. We didn't do shit like that. We just say, oh yeah, okay, he get down like that. Whatever. But it was crazy how these girls would be like running to us. No, he's over there. You see us over here. What the fuck? Yo, could you give him my number? No. You in class with him. Give him your number. The fuck you asking me? Because we lived in the same building. I'm like, why are you asking me? He's right there. Go talk to him. The fuck? Years later, he in the building and I'm looking. I already knew what it was. I said, yo, what up? He said, hey, yo, what up? I said, hey, what up? I said nothing. My mom saw him. She said, yo, did you know? I said, yep. All through the 80s and the 90s, it was obvious for us. So when he showed back up on the block like that, a full woman now, we looked and said, oh yeah, there go homie. It was like, it was a matter of time. You know what I mean? Pretty ass girls wanted to holler at him. I mean, fine ass bitches, and you know those fine bitches in school that you couldn't even talk to. They wanted him. He got with a few of them too. With the switch and all. So, Miss McMillan, while they're having a pity party for her, I'm looking at Oprah that day like, what? How do you not? That was my first question. I'm looking at the screen like, this got to be a joke. And he's sitting there like, you know how they do with, legs crossed, and I think his hair was dyed. And I'm like, how do you not know that young man is a homosexual? How do you not know that? I don't feel sorry for her. You know why? Did y'all watch the movie? Did y'all read the book? She felt old and she felt like her looks jumped the shark. And it was over for her. She went down there and she was in her feelings, and he made her feel good to the point where she was just more concerned about her heart. Xavier, what up? And her sexual gratification. Thank you, TC, and that's the word. It put her in that little river in Africa. You know, denial. Huh? But she ignored everything else because all he wanted to do was wreck her spine. And the whole time he was like, yo, I gotta get out of Jamaica. And it turns out he hit the jackpot because she was who she was. And he wrote it out, and then he comes out. I forgot how it went, but he comes out the closet, and surprise, I'm entitled to a portion of your shit now. Now, I never followed up with the whole story. What I am saying is the fact that they were sitting on that stage with Oprah, and she was the victim. I said, no, fuck that. If she met him when he was like that, if I was there and I was cool with her, I'd have been like, yo, are you paying attention to Detail Recruit? She'd be like, what? Are you paying attention? I know dude is giving you some rhythm, but are you paying attention? What you trying to say? Yeah, I'm paying. Okay. All right. Because when people are like, when they're focused on doing something like that, get out their way, man. Get out their way. You're not helping them. They're not going to accept your help. Just get the fuck out their way. Thank you, Queen. You're not supposed to lay down with a feminine ass man. If you're laying down with a man that's in the bathroom longer than you, if you're laying down with a man that does his eyebrows better than you, there's a lot of suspect shit going on here. And I know we talking about accidents in the bedroom. That is an accident that she could have avoided. Her heart made her eyes blind and her mind wasn't working. This shit here don't match with this shit here all the time. This shit here got to be working 100% of the time. And I could not, when that dude came and sat down, I looked at the screen like, is that him? That's not the character that Taye Diggs played. The guy in the movie Taye Diggs played was he played a masculine West Indian young man. I said, what the fuck? Was he like Taye Diggs? And then when he came to the States, he just couldn't fight it anymore. He just started, Because if he was like that when she met him, she's bugging. You know how many girls said, yeah, man, old dude that I told y'all about, that's a woman now. Oh, he's not gay. He's just feminine. Bullshit. 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 If y'all saw what I was seeing, all we said was, how are girls into him when he's not into girls? And then the lesser bitches that felt they were too ugly to talk to him. Oh, please, he was with so-and-so and he knocked it down. I'm like, I don't care. Give it a minute. Because you can't, this is the 80s, the late 80s, early 90s. You couldn't walk, like you can walk around there in school today and say, hey, you're this way. But back then you couldn't do it. I say, yo, just give it a few years. You'll see what I'm talking about if you're still around. Dude's a full woman now. I'm not bullshitting you. Shauna knows who I'm talking about. That's a true story. Ain't no hate, ain't no malice. That's just what it is. Stop ignoring that shit. That's the message to the women. Let me see, man. You know what? Terry McMillan, American novelist. Oh boy. Listen. Let's do it. I just put it in the search. Look. Come on, man. That's homie. Look at that. Look at that. You can't always tell by looks, but look at that. If I didn't know anything about the situation and I saw that, I'd have been like, whoa, hey. Wait a minute. Am I overdoing it? Dude was sitting on the goddamn couch on the stage with Oprah, and his looks, his behavior matches his looks. It was completely feminine. And I said, listen, man, there's no way. There you go, Stormy, exactly. I said, there's no way. If she met him like that, there's no way she didn't know. Everybody saw that. When he came out and sat down on stage, I said, hold on. And I'm looking, and then he started talking. I said, wait a minute. What, did he hide this? Impossible. So accidents in the bedroom, this was hers. Terry McMillan. Look at her. She all happy. Oh yeah, you're right. They couldn't get Sinbad. Yo, man. Look at that. It's not all downhill from here. Bro, listen, man. Author who unwittingly married gay man gets her groove back again. Wait, what's this? After $40 million lawsuit against gay ex, McMillan had change of heart. Oh boy. Look, to me, I think this is from Oprah. I think this is from the show. I think. Do you see this? Terry McMillan of Waiting to Exhale fame discovered husband's true sexuality after marriage. Listen to me. I don't feel sorry for her. This is what I saw. That's it. Yeah. Thank you. He looks nothing like Taye Diggs. Taye Diggs is dark skinned with a shaved head. Where the fuck did they, man? You know what? Sometimes when it's a true story, the actors tend to meet the people that they're acting out on the silver screen, so they could like say, okay, I want to act like this person. I want to be around this person, so I could actually, portray him on the screen. And if Taye Diggs met this guy, he'd have been like, oh shit, I can't do this on screen because it's not gonna be believable. Why? I mean, so what? He's light skinned with a full head of hair. No. Are you paying attention, Miss McMillan? I'm gonna have to act feminine, and it's not gonna be believable. Do you see this, brother? Yeah, exactly, Queen. She was that lonely. This was a mistake. That's the name of the show. It's the biggest mistake that you ever made or one you heard about. This was bad. This shit here was a bad one. She called herself confronting him. She didn't know he was gay until after the marriage. Shut up, man. I bet you if you talk to everybody that was down there with at Jamaica, all her girlfriends that were down there in Jamaica with her, and when she brought him back to the States and they met him, if you talk to every last one of those her girlfriends, they'd have been like, yo, look, I ain't going to tell you anything, but she was so in love with dude, and we ain't know how to tell her, are you not paying attention? His eyebrows look better than yours, Terry. If you talk to all his friends in Jamaica, if any, they'd have told you the same shit. Yo, look, I don't know what she saw. I don't know how she didn't see that. Because when I saw this, I said, how's she not seeing this? And he sound like how he looked. No bullshit. Yep, he was piping for that passport and he got it. $40 million? Come on now. Sensei says, listen, these the same women that chose to have babies over husbands, then want someone to wife them after they erect womb. Get the fuck out of here. Bro, I live by that, Sensei. I live by that. That's a problem out here. By the time they done spit out a kid or two, their market value has crashed. They're in their late 20s, going into 30s. They don't know what they want to do in life, but what they do know is they want a husband. And the dude is supposed to come in and accept everything, all of her mistakes, and be a father to these fucking kids. And he don't have no seeds of his own. Oh, I'll give him a seed. No, it's not the same. Is it too much to ask for? A man says, yo, what do you want? What do you want? I want a woman with no kids. Can we start there? You know, I've had women in the 90s, because it was very difficult to find a woman with no children. Because I swear to God, everybody, I was like, yo, damn, I'm meeting all these chicks with kids. Where you meeting them at? In lounges, in clubs. Why are you not at home with your fucking kid? Oh, well, you know, I need a break sometimes. No. There are no breaks. You chose to be a parent. You don't get a break. So let me get this straight. You want to come out on a Friday night, on a Saturday night, and just, you know, air out the old dogs. Right? You want to put your feet up. Do your drinking, do your smoking. This is what got you in trouble in the first fucking place. And then you want to hit me with, my kids are a package deal. If you fuck with me, you fuck with my kids. No, I'm fucking with you. I don't want nothing to do with that shit you made. That mistake you made. Oh, kids aren't a mistake. But where's your husband? Where's your husband? I'm not married. Oh, I was never married. So you and your baby daddy, y'all planned a child, but y'all ain't playing marriage? Well, no, you know, he didn't pull out in time, and you know, okay, so he's having unprotected sex. But a man you ain't planning on marrying, because it's either he's dead in jail or he just wasn't ready for a family. But you spit the baby out and y'all didn't plan it. It's called a mistake. I don't subscribe to that. Oh, children aren't a mistake. Yes, they are. To the motherfucking airheads I was talking to in the 90s, let me be clear. I'm not talking about the married couple that planned it. The worst mistakes I've heard. What's the topic of the show, y'all? What is the worst accident you've ever had or heard in the bedroom? These bitches in the 90s that had kids and didn't have a husband. I met you in the club. I danced with you in the club. I doodle brown with you in the club. It's the 90s, y'all. There was no such word as twerking. I grinded with you in the club when Cuddy Ranks came on, or Patra, or Shaba. You invite me to your crib in this fucking romper room. Whoa, I ain't signing for this. Package deal? Fuck that. Fuck you. I don't want to deal with a woman with kids. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? Why the fuck would you want to deal with a man that has all this future ahead of him? Don't you think I want my own one day? That are not yours? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Word, fuck them kids. They're not mine. They're not mine. They're not mine. Why do I care? I'm trying to find at that point, I was trying to find a woman that I could build with. It was too much for me to ask for. It was like everywhere I turned, I'm meeting single women in the club, but they got kids. Why are you not home with your kids? What the fuck? Who's watching them? The grandparents? No, they raised you and you in here at 2 a.m. asking me, yo, where the weed at? What the fuck? That's a mistake. Where your husband? No husband. Where your baby daddy? Dead, jail, or he don't know, he around. But I'm supposed to come in and help raise his seed? Why are you putting that on me instead of him? Oh, he don't want to do nothing. That's your problem. Why did you give him the highest honor in the world by spitting out his seed? And I'm supposed to come in and take care? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all got it fucked up. But that was the norm in the 90s, y'all. I'm telling y'all. See, all of those kids, all those people my age that grew up in the 90s in that era that had kids, they're grandparents now, believe it or not. A lot of them are. My boy Rob is a grandfather. It's the craziest fucking thing. He was one of those. As soon as we got out of high school, he knocked up his girl. Exactly, Stormy. Yep. None of these kids was born out of it. Man, a lot of those kids in the 90s weren't born out of love. It was born because the parents smashed. And it's normalized in their head. It's normal for them to grow up in a single family household. When I came up in my era, the single mother, that was like, shh, be careful with her. She's fragile. Daddy's not around and blah, 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 blah. Now it's the norm. And these women got to grow up, oh, I'm strong. I'm a strong black woman. And I'm a strong Latino woman. And I'm the, you don't need no man. Okay, you don't need us? When your fucking car break down on the side of a dark ass road and your ass don't know how to change a tire, or you do, but there's 10 feet of snow on the ground and you're not strong enough to get that fucking tire out the goddamn truck, who you gonna call? Not Ghostbusters. To fucking tell me that you don't need no man. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I had chicks tell me, oh man, I think you hate your mom. What are you talking about? Because, what she raised you like that, to look at women like that? What? She raised me to find a woman that doesn't have, I'm not judging you, but I'm saying, find one that's on my level. Meaning, she needs to be single and childless. Why the fuck would I want to come in your household and raise a seed that's someone else's? Why are you giving him that honor? And here's the shit kicker. You ready for that? Ready for this? They'll deal with you. They'll date you. But fellas, press 1 in the chat. Salute the champ side. But press 1 in the chat if you ever been dealing with a chick that had a baby and she never stopped fucking the baby daddy. I don't care how broke he was. I don't care if he was homeless. I don't care if he was in and out of jail. I don't care if he lived in a whole nother borough. We got 5 boroughs in New York. One chick I was fucking with lived in Harlem. That nigga lived in Staten Island. And every chance he got, he would come up on his last fucking token and knock it down. And I knew about it because a friend would tell on her, oh, he just left here. Uh-huh. Come on, man. And these niggas are never worth it. They got all this shit to say about them. They talking all this reckless shit. Those accidents in the bedroom. Yeah, you know what the only business they concerned about, Stormy, though? If your dick game is good, a lot of these niggas ain't got a care in the world. A woman will put her sexual gratification ahead of logic. Women are emotional thinkers. There are so many women that I've gone to school with, and I'm like, yo, she's smart. She's a straight A student. I know a girl. I'll call her a girl because when we were children, when we met, I know a girl. She's grown now, who had 3 colleges, full scholarship. She had her choice. She fucked it off. Why? Over some nigga. And I said, wait a minute, this nigga's in the streets all day. He's smoking weed all day. Had a little rinky-dink job at Burger King, didn't really care. He was always in the basketball courts. Cool dude, but he didn't know what he wanted to do with life. She had a whole shit ahead of her. But you know what? She was just infatuated with this dude. To her, he was handsome. And the dick game was crazy for her. Knocked her up, spit the kid out, fucked off her college education. Couldn't tame him. And she didn't grow up until later. Kid is like 13, by the time she was 13 or 14, you know, I'm talking to her on Facebook, yo, how's so-and-so? Yeah, they had a daughter growing up looking like him. No, I said, yeah, so, you know, I see Shorty growing up, you know, that's good. By now, that child's grown now. Like, oh, yeah, you know. I say, yo, I don't see, I don't want to say his name. I don't see him on Facebook. He ain't on social media anywhere. Yeah, you know. She talked to her father. What's he up to, man? Tell him I said, what's up? What's he up to? You know, when he called, you know, he's in and out, you know. Go around the block. Go around the old block. You might see him there. He's still there. Oh. The choices you make. What's more important? My future, my education, or my spine getting knocked out by some dude who I think is cute? And I think that street shit is cute. It didn't match. Where were her friends, her girlfriends, to tell her, yo, look, man, I know you think so-and-so looks good, but you know, if you're going to lay and play with him, lay and play. But don't just keep it where it is. Who told you to get knocked up? Got all kinds of you know, prophylactics. You know, these. Please, man. You see, Phenomenal Mexican, you can't make this shit up. There's hundreds of thousands. And you know what? These women will turn right around and blame the man for that. And we will be on the outside looking in like, yo, how did you not see that coming? What the fuck? We hang with this dude. I know you know what he's into. What the fuck is wrong with you? And you don't blame the man. That's you. You did that. Buzz, what up? You did that shit. So when I say mistakes in the bedroom, I only don't mean me headbutting a bitch by accident and her cutting my forehead and me loosening her tooth. I only mean some stupid ass sex orgy that was happening upstairs and Shorty the dude fell on they broke the banister. He fell 15 feet and she's hanging from the shit, almost fell and killed herself. These women purposely laying down with these niggas that ain't worth shit. Knocked up, what you gonna do? I'm gonna keep the baby. Okay, just as long as you know what you're getting into. The chances of a child being raised in a single parent household, especially a single mom, you're giving that child less choices because you chose to be selfish. You didn't wear the condom. You didn't make him wear the condom. You wasn't on any kind of birth control. You did that. You weren't R-word. You did that. You did it. Shit crazy, man. Dick will make some bitches go crazy. And I might talk about that tomorrow. Because I know a lot of brothers, not a lot, but off the top of my head, they allowed a woman to make them go crazy. The whole time I'm like, yo, you need to calm down. It's not that serious. Nah. Bro, you end up in prison. Your blood pressure's all high. You're a grown-ass man, you're crying. Over her, right now, she's laughing. I just shared the story with you. Shorty just came through the courts 1 a.m. and blew up the sex game in front of his friends. And we was like, ooh. So I might talk about that tomorrow. Bedroom game make you go crazy. Choose your sanity over the bedroom. That'll be the topic for tomorrow. Your sanity over the bedroom. Shit's ridiculous. I'm gonna get out of here. A little hungry. I'm gonna get a snack. Watch. I don't know. I'll watch something. And I'll be back here in the morning. I already know what it is. Salute to everybody. StreamYard doing something weird, man. But don't be these people. Do not be these people. This is crazy. So I already know what it is, man. Drew Titan, Painful Excellence Podcast. Y'all know where to find me in the morning. Salute to everybody. Like and share this video. You know what I mean? Let's blow this channel up. I appreciate these conversations, man. Much love and appreciation to all of you, man. And I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. And I might see y'all back here tomorrow night. Peace, y'all.